Good morning, students. As this welcomes you all, in the last lecture we have discussed about the mechanism of flow of current in a conductor. Right now we are just going to discuss a very important topic of this chapter, that is drift velocity of electron. What is drift velocity? Actually, we have discussed in that mechanism of flow of current in a conductor that all the electrons, when the conductor is connected with the battery, all the electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery. So here I will use that particular statement, that is what the average velocity by which the electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery. The average velocity by which the electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery. What I'm saying, the average velocity by which the electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery, that particular average velocity is said to be what? Drift velocity. So what we are going to study, that is drift velocity. That is drift velocity. What is that velocity? I had told you what is that? The average velocity. The average velocity with which free electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery, towards the positive end of the battery, or opposite to the electric field, is said to be drift velocity, of free electrons or electrons. So how will you construct a formula for this or expression for the drift velocity? Let us consider something. We have to consider something. We are just going to prove it, or we are just going to find out the expression for the drift velocity. What is the expression of the drift velocity? For that expression, I just write expression for the drift velocity. What would be the expression for the drift velocity? Now we have considered a conductor of small l length in which n number of free electrons are there. At very first they are free to move randomly inside the conductor with the initial velocity u1, u2, u3 and so on un. So that the average initial velocity of the electron becomes 0, just because of this, that the charge, the net charge or the net current over the conductor is 0 at the free stage. So u1 plus u2 plus u3 and plus so on plus un upon n is equal to what? 0. Equation number 1 we can take it like that. Now we are connecting it with the battery, so that the electric current generates and the electric field develops over the end of the conductor, and electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery, so that the force experienced by a free electron in a conductor is given by, how will you give that? F is equal to minus E. This one is question number 1, because the free electrons are get drifted opposite to the electric field, that is why it is written like minus E. Now negative sign shows that F and E are opposite to each other, because this force is for the free electron. So moving further, we have the acceleration of free electrons that is F is equal to ma. This one is question number 3, I can say. So by equating equation 2 and 3, we get ma is equal to minus ee. This can be written like a is equal to minus ee upon m. This is equation number 4. Now we have what we have. We know that the first equation of motion, that is written like v is equal to u plus at. Here we can write this equation like v is equal to u plus a tau. Tau is here relaxation time. What is known as relaxation time? The time taken between two successive collisions. What I'm repeating my sentence, that is the time taken between two successive collisions is known as what? Relaxation time. For first electron, if I write first electron, the velocity now v1 can be given like u1 plus a tau 1. For second electron, it is given like v2 is equal to u2 plus a tau 2. For third one, v3 is equal to u3 plus a tau 3, and so on. For nth one, vn can be written like un plus a tau n. Now adding these all equations, what we get, that is v1 plus v2 plus and so on up to vn is equal to u1 plus u2 and plus and so on plus un plus a can be taken as common in these all. So I'm taking this it is as common, then it is written like tau 1 plus tau 2 and plus so on plus tau n. Clear? Now we are taking average of that. So v1 plus v2 plus and so on plus vn upon n would be equal to what? u1 plus u2 and plus so on un upon n plus a. Here it would be tau 1 plus tau 2 plus and so on plus tau n upon n. In place of this velocity, we can write Vd, that is drift velocity. This is the average velocity by which the electrons are getting drifted towards the positive end of the battery. That is why it is written like Vd. And from equation 1, we know that it is written like 0 because it is the initial velocity of the free electrons inside the conductor plus A. And now we are taking this as tau. What? Let tau is equal to tau 1 plus tau 2 and plus so on tau n upon n. Average relaxation time we have taken, that Vd becomes a tau. This one can be taken as equation number 5. But from equation 4, we are putting value of small a, that is Vd is equal to minus ee upon m tau. Equation number 6. But we know that V is equal to Ed. For L length of conductor, it is written like V is equal to E L, so that E can be written like V upon L. Equation number 7. By equation 6 and 7 we get what we are getting, that is Vd is equal to minus EV upon ml tau. This one is the expression for the drift velocity of electrons. So this is all about for this topic, as this will see you again in next lecture. Thank you.